Oh, camera got fucked up bad. All right. That cam looks good. Oh, where's my cutter at? Oh, that's great. Oh, it's right there. I really can't do that. Ooh, yeah. Ow. Get that going. Hmm. Ow. Well, that's not gonna drive me fucking crazy. No, I don't know how I got super glue that far and not get on my lip. Nice. Thank you. Oh, I see. That could actually be what's causing that. Oh. Ooh, that wakes you up in the morning. Holy shit. Oh, it's not the UV cure resin doing it. Holy shit. Holy shit, that woke me up. Oh, I'm awake. Holy crap, that is a bit of a reaction, and that could be actually what's causing the issues with my plastic. But that sealed up pretty quickly. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, did that wake my ass up. Playing chemistry on yourself is not a good idea, boys and ghouls. Holy crap. So I kind of busted my thumb open at work and been using a little bit of super glue to help keep it safe-ish, especially at home, because I did bust the holy crap out of it. And was trying to just speed it up drying for a little bit because I do want full flexibility in my hands. And yeah, I've been using baking soda and super glue to fuse plastic together, and I didn't realize how much of an exothermic reaction that creates till I did it on myself, and oh my god. Did that just hurt but work at the same time? Did that kind of also create a cottering process? I don't know, but that burned. Oh my god, that hurt. And that could be what's fucking up my plastic. I've been having an issue with plastic degrading. It could be caused by that. But no, that doesn't explain the first one. Because I didn't use super glue. It could even just be a reaction of the super glue mixing with the UV resin. That could be causing the crack formations. Because I don't think I've had any reactions with the super glue. No, because with the super glue plus the Plus the baking soda is the only thing that's been putting everything back together again. So I wouldn't think it's the plastic. That one, but oh my god, that hurt. It hurt like crazy. Well, we're on the last parts of the exia. We're on the glaives. The very last part, other than doing these, which are the beam sabers and hands. Hands are always last. I don't like losing them. But we're on the glaives, which are these big metal parts that big black plastic pieces that somehow will make two big ass swords. We'll see how that goes. XR5. All right. Won't be on here too long. I do have a meeting in the morning I have to be to. And it's pretty early, so I do have to get out of here pretty quickly. And I'm also about an hour late getting started, so we'll go to about 11-ish, maybe. But after that, I got to be off, like 11, 10:30, so short day. Just trying to get some work in. Whew. Been one of those weeks already. I already have 1,000,001 things that have to be done all week. And I probably won't be getting anything I was thinking about doing done. So it'll be fun. If I can get this guy done, we can actually start working on what's it called? PGU by this Saturday? Which will be fun. We'll get that one done, and then if we can get PGU done, be on to the big one, which is the unicorn. Alright, and then I need, I don't know why I'm looking up, XQ 1 and 2. It should be XQ 1 and 2. Oh, goody. These are going to be a hell of a fun time to detail. I'm going to sparsely decal up the exias. I'm not going to go too extravagant on them. I don't have the actual individual type decals, and I just don't have the time or the cash to wait to get the correct ones. There is an actual avalanche and an actual repair decal set you can get for the perfect grades. So unfortunately, I'm not going to have the time or the finances to go ahead and get those. Would have loved to have done them, but it's fine. Overall, it's not going to hurt the appearance. Since I didn't do a traditional avalanche and I did not do a traditional repair. So yo, what up, Fox? All right. Okay. Got that. Keep it on stream. Who is paying attention? Cass. Nice. Cool. Yo, what up, Ajax? Yo, we should try doing Helldivers tomorrow night. And then we should be down for Dead by Daylight on Saturday. Sweet. Still haven't finished Justice. Oh, I feel ya. I'm so close to this guy being done. I can actually share the progress from last night. Oh, hopefully he'll be agreeable. I mean, he is being agreeable. The only thing not being agreeable on my desk right now is my 148 scale unicorn. Is starting to show his age, and his polycats are starting to die. So shield 1, shield and sword, shield and sword. It's kind of hard to show him off because he's so big. So the dual swords are on, not looking too bad. It doesn't look like anything's going to be too much. It's just trying to figure out how I'm going to be posing him with the swords on. We do have a stand, so we don't have to worry about the swords too much. It's just how I want him to stand. And people saying the sword is too heavy. I don't know where people are getting that too much. Swords really aren't that bad. They're not that heavy. Unless you're doing like an extreme pose, I really don't see those swords being too heavy for the unit. I do have a kit bash Ajax that I'll have to kind of run by you when I get the stuff ordered for it. It's going to be pretty interesting. I just got to get the parts ordered. Luckily, there are Gaogaos of the two that I need, which will work great. And from what I've already looked up on the manuals, I won't have to do too much to change things. Most of the parts will fit together. They're all high grades. Nah, nothing too bad. It's actually something I think actually kind of fits the unit. It's more of power scaling something that never got power scaled up. But that'll be more around Thursday once I get the parts ordered. Because I do have to get 2 very obscure high grades. Well, one's obscure, one's more of a common, but not in that color. Where's the book? I need to look at how this is going to be sitting on that. When do we put the metal part on it then? $10.19, $10.22. Huh, does it not say to put the metal part on there? Really? I swear to God it gets a metal part. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it literally does. I don't know why it doesn't say to do that. Yeah, and there's the, That's hilarious. Literally does not say to put the metal part on. That is awesome. That's fucking hilarious. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I don't have a PS5. I'm unable to play that one, and I didn't get to beat the original because my PS4 was having issues at the time when I was playing the remake. And Ajax, now you got to make a desert type freaking command quant with them just baiting you now with that redesigned, well, that recolor. It's like, geez, Bandai, can you not reuse molds? Oh, right? You remember all freaking goddamn recolors are supposed to be P Bandai. It is shocking. You can't have this fancy new color. That has to go to pbandai.com. Speaking of which, I've got to fucking not forget, because this being the last of my actual spending cash for a long while, I've got to remind myself to get my, try to get that Meteor unit, and God, Vargil. Because if I don't, I'm not going to have another shot at Vargil for a long time. Ah, damn. Get a PS5 Slim. They've worked the bugs out. I'm not even buying PS4s, PS5s right now. That's my problem. Is that they're just not in my price range, and with having a decent PC still, I'm just not buying one at the moment. I'm gonna be waiting until they get really heavily discounted, like I did last time with PS4s. Yeah, I'll be at the end of the life cycle, but I've never been up with the times. Only time up with it is when I'm building computers, and I've fallen to the background because I didn't want to spend like the same amount Wifey did and spend all of my money on upgrading my computer. If I do if I upgrade a computer, it's usually I'm making a whole new one, and I'm spending upwards of $2,000 on building one. And I'm getting ready to. I really need to redo Blue or tear Blue apart and remake it, but right now I'm just not heavily invested in spending $2,000-3,000 on building a new computer again. Hell, I won't even spend $600 to revamp my my gaming rig. My workstation has a $900 card I need to put into it, but I just, with all the perfect grades sitting around the computer and the fact that all the big boxes are right in front of the back side of the workstation, I can't even get to the back of the workstation to run the new cables I need to put the $900 card in it. Because it has a RTX 3070 waiting to go inside the workstation, which is a bit overkill for what I do. But man, that'll make it so I can do a lot more. I can't fit that card in my my actual gaming rig because one, I have a 2080S, which is about similar in power to it, and two, the case I have for my gaming rig has a size constraint, and that card is a triple slot, no, 2.5 slot triple fan card. It is larger than the case. No, computers are much more of a money sink. Computers I put up with cars. You're never up to date, and you're never going to have the best unless you spend obscene amounts of money. And even then, you're never going to be at the very top. You can just get by buying what's affordable. And even then, that gets expensive. I know. I spent $1,700 fixing up wifey's computer. It was $1,500 for her graphics card plus another $200 for the power supply we had to put into it. And then another $100 in cables and whatnot we needed to get for it since we had to get some extra cables. And I do custom cables. I don't run... nice. We just moved her up to a 4080. I mean, we spent some serious cash on that graphics card. She's running a 4080 triple Zotac because she wanted a white one, which I'm not the biggest fan of Zotac. They're not my favorite cards to run. They're not really the best cards, but that's what she wanted. Nobody else really does white cards other than Zotac. And I don't run stock cables. I like running custom sleeve cables. I'm bougie like that because I'm stupid. So we made sure that her new custom cables were working correctly. I mean, if I'm going to make a computer look good, I'm going to make it look goddamn good. Her computer is basically a Las Vegas light show light bright. Goddamn, is it going to look good when I get it running. Tower is pre-built for 800. Not bad, not bad. And got a Corsair 30Q. Not bad. Corsair is my favorite for RAM. I usually run MSI for most of my stuff. I have an MSI titanium board, which is actually an LN2 board from back in the day. I think it's a... God, I cannot remember. It's an X370. Yeah, it's an X370 board. It was an old... I paid a lot of money for it. But yeah, I love MSI stuff. I've really never had too many issues. Gigabyte's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of ASUS stuff. I've never really had good luck with ASUS. I find the ROG stuff to be a little bit overhyped and doesn't really run as well as it should be. Yo, Donette, what up? I've always stated if we could ever get the Patreon or get enough subs on stream, I'd give away computers. If we could bring in I think, what was it? I said if we could start bringing in $1,000 a month, we would give away a computer every year on Patreon. I would fucking love doing that for Christmas. As well as still doing all the giveaways that I said we'd be doing. Especially if we were all the way up there. And I will look up here in a second. Trying to get this blade handle to look good. I still got a lot of work to do on this. Good thing DMs aren't too hard. Let's see. Wakey phone. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. That I know that case, I just don't remember its name. It's an AMD. It's using the Wraith cooler, which isn't too bad. It's a Wraith cooler, which it's not the Wraith Spire. That's regular, so either a 7 series or a 5 series AMD. NVMe drive, which isn't too bad. WD green, not the worst thing in the world you can buy. Those are just budget drives. I am running WD greens. Not bad. God, I'm trying to remember what that case... I know that case. I don't remember the case. Yeah, it's a Ryzen 7, but that specific cooler usually comes with the 5 series or the 7 series, and it's all depending on it. And there's like the Ryzen 7, you could have any of the numbers in between there. Fuck, that's not the one I was working on. Like, we're running a... God, I run an R7 1700, and Wifey's running an R5... Is it an R5? No, her old one was an R5. God, what is she up to? I think she's running a 3700. It's been so long since I've done our CPUs. Ace Rock's not too bad. She's running a Tai Chi board right now. Not the worst thing, not the hardest thing to run, technically. Bitchy boards, I'd call them. Late like normal, yeah. So, remember, make sure I'm right on this, Ajax. That's a Deban kit, right? Or did you buy an original? Make sure I was telling the truth last night. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ah! Is it really that bad that you had to go and buy a Bandai version? I'm guessing it might be a new old stock run version then. May not be a new printing. It's what I'm scared about with my Mars jacket. I may buy a new printing Mars jacket and keep the original in the box. And Fox, yeah, I used to really be big into computers. I kind of got out of computers because of a big named person really got under my skin because I tried to be civil in a conversation with him, and kind of reason why I don't do a lot of Twitter anymore. And I kind of got out of computers after that, and the market crash that happened during the crypto boom. Well, the second coming of the crypto boom. And I really haven't upgraded computers since I actually spent some cash to do decent builds. So it's been a while since I've actually upgraded my own computers. I'm running a i7 7700K 7th series. It's old as dirt now. It's already showing its age more than it should. And my 1700 Ryzen is, yeah, that one's still chugging along great. More out of curiosity because the price was right. Ah, okay, there you go. I was just making sure it wasn't like you're having that much of a problem with the Deban one that you're like, fuck this and buy the Bandai one. I know those OVAs can have issues. The Verka's not nearly as much. I didn't mind the Verka unicorn. I don't know about the OVAs. The OVAs have heard issues. Everyone always memes that the unicorn master grades have issues. I don't know for sure. I've heard conflicting things constantly. Some people say they're okay. Some people say they're a nightmare. Although, yeah, yeah, trust me, Fox. I really haven't gotten back into doing computers in a long time. I really still do. I mean, I service and maintenance both of our computers in the house. Well, I have to say both of ours as individuals because I have two PCs myself, one for my streaming rig and then my gaming rig. Why? Because I decided to do a dual setup because I used to do one setup and one setup was just not that fun and it actually ended up I bricked a card doing that. Not the smartest person at the time, and also it does put a lot of stress on the hardware. So having a dual rig setup was great because all I did was repurpose my original rig. Well, repurpose more of all the components to my original rig. And the workstation's been chugging along ever since then. Blue needs an upgrade. The 7700K is starting to show its age bad. Likes to get fairly toasty. It needs to be delidded and re-timmed because it's not the soldered IHSs that they've been doing as of late days. This was back when they did solder paste underneath the IHSs. And so the best way of solving overramping temperature issues is either more cooling or going under and delidding the CPU and reapplying thermal paste. Let's see how this looks with this on there. No, and that strike backpack, was that 1/100 scale that you were showing off, or was that a Gao Ajax? Because I could not find that anywhere. Oh, no slow music today. I don't have a lot of time. I have a lot of time to play around with slow music. Okay, taking a look. Yep. And Donette, we're gonna try to do game night on Saturday, so we'll be trying to do Dead by Daylight. Hopefully you can give us more pointers since you've been playing it religiously. I'll put a notice up for it. See if we can get everyone signed up. Ajax is down for it. It's just getting Blondie down. Bonbon schedule is always such a pain. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's see. All right. That looks good. I don't know why it doesn't tell you to do that. It's so weird. Doesn't tell you to put that part on there. I gotta do it again. Yay. Awesome. What half the glaive done? All right. Yeah, let's see. Oh man, it's already 9:30. Damn. I don't have a whole lot of time for tonight because I've got a big meeting in the morning. It's our fucking... I keep calling it annual, well, our biannual. They keep calling it quarterly. I don't know why they keep acting like they do it quarterly like we used to. We used to hold them every quarter. Now they're basically biannual. Because we have one in Christmas, one just before paychecks come out. Well, bonus checks come out. So they can pat them on the back while I get a check that's not even big enough to be enough to make me happy. Which won't even be given out till Friday, 2 days after our meeting. It's gonna be fun. I get to tell people how much I despise them. And just stare menacingly at the upper crust coming in and being like, "You guys did so good last year. That's why we're only going to give you a small percentage of what your overall bonus should be, because we don't actually care about you. Okay, bye." It's gonna be a fun day tomorrow. Don't I sound so excited? To basically told how much of a piece of crap I am by some corporate stooges. It's gonna be fun. All right. Looking at this, looking back up, looking back over. Awesome. I'm just glad the exits are almost done. I am just, I wouldn't say burned out. I am just thoroughly tired. It has been a challenge overall to do these two at the same time. Not an overly difficult challenge, but just a challenge in itself, just by the sheer size of everything and the sheer number of parts. Being finally able to throw all the discarded runners away into the box, knowing that the only runners that matter are the few that are either sitting on my lap or are kind of just sitting where the other two runners are. Because there are only 3 runners left, and then I'm done. I just got to finish up the hands, finish up the beam sabers, and I'm finished. And I'm done. And I don't have to do anything more on these model kits. It's going to be nice to get these guys on their stands and set them where they're going to sit, which that's still up to the debate. Oh, I didn't do that one. Nice. Nice job. Okay. Leg down. And I'm also so ready to get started on friggin' PGU. It's going to be so nice to have that as the, I keep saying it, as the palette cleanser before I do some of the bigger model kits. And the more complicated ones. And I don't know, now I'm kind of conflicted on if I want to buy that that RG upscaled Hainu now. They are doing some work on that thing. I was not expecting that level of yeah, okay, you guys are upping the ante. I was just like, upgraded Hainu. Cool. Awesome. That's going to be great. No, 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 no. They're doing way more than that. It's like, okay, nobody asked for that, but that's still fucking awesome. And the level of detail on the, God, what is its freaking name? God, I have to look at it. The level of detail going into, God, I have to look up its name because I am stupid and don't know it by heart. Oh, come on, load, so I can go to Plamo. Not the Iron Core. What's the other one called? It's not the Inta. Inta is the Defender. The Oracle. The Oracle is insane. I that thing is insane, and I love the fact that we're getting a knockoff of the Akatsuki from Dragon Momoko for not the Dragon Momoko price. I will probably pick up that Akatsuki if it's as low as I've seen it going to be retailing for. Because I cannot afford Dragon Momoko old school prices. They're a bit oof. And keep an eye on everything. With the Oracle, the Ironworks, everything coming out, it's gonna be sick. This year's insane already. We still haven't seen the full price for the 1/35th scale yet, which I definitely will probably or probably get. Even though I kind of need to fix my freaking goddamn my 148 scale. I don't know what's going on with it, but he's having issues. Yeah, dude. And yet Bandai did not show off a master grade. They just showed off those two high grade kits. That's it. from their little showcase they did just recently. It's like, you guys are really fucking up. They have no killer app for this year so far, and that's kind of the issue I think is really, really saddening. Yeah, we're getting a gash upon 148 scale Sosby bust, but I mean, that's not the killer app. They really need to put some meat on the table, or they're going to get their asses kicked this year. I mean, they're already falling behind with freaking Stargazer and freaking Solomon. Oh yeah, I'm not really a big fan of those new ones coming out. The goof, whatever they're trying to call it, Goof King or whatever, not really my thing. I'm not really into that really weird design that they're trying to push on that one. And whatever RX that's supposed to be, not my thing. I think that's what he's talking about, the ROV ones. I'm not that big a fan of them. I don't like the monochromatic coloring on them is kind of meh. I feel they don't fit Gundam. That's the kind of the problem. They just don't have the. I don't think those new kits have the. I don't think they understand how what Gundam is supposed to be like. No, I have not. Oh, God damn, come on. Oh, yeah, the Barbie one, no, no, no. I am not a fan of that new Barbatos. Like, I can see the Barbataurus being okay, but the other one, not my thing. There are much more tasteful Barbados designs that exist out there that are way better. Like, there's King Barbados and a bunch of other ones that exist that they could have drawn aspects of. Yeah, that one's not really my thing. But that's them trying to push that yeah, amazing Barbados. That's what they're calling it. Got that one. Nah. I don't eat McDonald's because I'm poor or something. And going to the grocery store costs way more than freaking going to eat out. For 2 people at least. I have to look at that. I really haven't looked at the amazing. Let me see the Barbados. Let me see. I don't. Kind of the whole reason why I don't look at. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, there we are. The only thing I see that I'm gonna see a ton of people do is they're just gonna make it into scissor. I can see how you kind of see how it's kind of like Kai. It's kind of actually like Testament Gundam's backpack too. But since the arms just detach, I would almost use that just for kit bash fodder like I'm going to do the other one. It's like, why do I need a Barbatos if the backpack just ejects and we can basically just take that and put it on something else, which I would probably end up doing. Just looking at it right now. Kind of reminds me of Testament's backpack with the Divine Striker. And why am I looking up? That manual does not have anything to do with what we're building. I'm so dumb. XR 410. XR 4 and 10. Oh, those are much bigger than I thought. Four, 3, and 10. I don't know. I don't like the simplicity that they're going with some of these model kits. I just... I want high grade 2.0s back again. I'm not for this, like, super kind of kitty downplayed on model kits. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, XP1, okay. No master grades, no high resolutions, no nothing got announced. Nothing. And it's like, why? Why? No perfect grades, no real grades, no nothing. It's like, I don't get why they're being so radio silent. I would say that would mean they're cooking something, but they've been cooking for so long that it's all burnt or rotten. It's not even raw. It's all rotten or burnt. Meanwhile, the third parties just be cooking up frickin'... Yeah, nice. Especially since the third party guys are just cooking like crazy up the weirdest shit that I've never thought we needed. But yet, we did need. How am I inactive? I literally even have people watching TikTok. You were so mean. Oh, well, lovely. Fuck this shit because it's not even letting me do the verification crap. Well, guess my live will be ended in 5 minutes. Fuck me. Guess we'll be back in 5 minutes after it cuts my live off and I'll put it back on again. Because it won't even let me do the verification crap. No, the whole stream's still running. It's even up on my freaking screen. I have been being harassed by TikTok for the last like month or so, where it's like they say that I'm not doing anything. It's like literally I'm doing shit. We've detected that you have inactivity. The fuck what? I don't know what they think that they're detecting. And that's why I will not be saddened by freaking TikTok disappearing if it does. It will suck that my only like real platform that I'm actually popular on will go away, but at the same time, they seem to hate me. So I'll restart the stream here in a little bit, you know, because apparently I'm not actually watching my stream. Or I don't know how it... I don't even... that makes me so angry. Those of you watching, I will be back after... I will literally instantly restart the stream as soon as freaking TikTok takes it down. I don't know why they keep doing this unless somebody's reporting my stream for non-activity, which is fucking asshole-ish. Duh, he's not active. Yes, I am. I'm literally sitting here doing things. Oh, lovely. I missed a gate. "54 seconds. 51 seconds. You're not. Hey, you're not tanky. Talking to TikTok. Oh, damn, nice, dude. Uh. Ah. God, this is so annoying. I'm just literally waiting to restart the freaking TikTok stream. And there it goes. Your live was bullshit. Bullshit. Go live. Fuck you. Literally. Don't know what's wrong with TikTok. I literally have no idea what's wrong with them. Yeah. But let's see. You were saying something about the new truck. That thing looks sick. If you can afford it, done it. I feel you on getting a new vehicle because I always hate, unless it's something you actually like. A new vehicle is always so much nicer. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, did it? No, I didn't reconnect it because I'm stupid. All right. Reload. There we go. Now, the worst thing with TikTok is that, what is it called? They're now doing this thing where it's like, oh, if you have multiple sources, people can't pay attention. It's like, what? What are you talking about? People can't pay attention. I literally have it just so people can pay attention. No thanks. I don't want Chat GPT on my computer. No, thank you. I'm good. I don't need an invasive AI telling me when I should be doing things. No, thank you. And Microsoft to be billing me for it? No, no, thank you. No, thank you, computer. I don't feel like having that on my computer. I already have a big enough problem with trusting people, let alone AIs doing shit. It's literally swear somebody's fucking with me at work because something got changed, and I know for a fact I didn't do it. And it makes me concerned that people are messing with shit, and it's annoying. keeping an eye on all that. XP. So I probably should do that in twos, right? Four, 6, 3, 5. Yeah, because it uses the same. Yeah. Be a lot easier if I do that, because then I can get it done. So I gotta do that in fours. Because there are 2 blades per side. Okay, after that, pretty much should go pretty well, right? Yeah, because then it's just QR, QP, QP. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, and then just the portions go over top of that. Yeah, and we're doing that same process on each one of those. Okay. Ah, okay, I see. Oh, I almost fucking did that again. So it'll be 4, 6, 3, 5. Actually, it shouldn't even matter. These are mirrored, right? There's no difference between the sides. Oh, no, there is. There is a difference. Okay. There is a shorter side? That's interesting. No, I'm just an idiot. No, I'm just an idiot. No, no, just one builds and then one doesn't. But it forms the same, roughly the same size. So I don't know. Thank you for falling over and because you grabbed my freaking cutter. Hate you. Ah. I hear you, dude. Yeah, there's literally no fucking difference between these two. They are literal mirrors of each other. Yo, later, Ajax. I feel that. I've got to get off here myself in a little bit. I'm trying to get as far as I can tonight. I got to be up by 5, so I've got to be off here pretty soon. Meeting starts at 7, so that means everyone usually wants to be there around 6:20, 6:30-ish. You don't want to be too early and you don't want to be too late. Yeah, I hear you. Been an interesting night so far. Not the worst. Could be worse. Could always be worse. After this, go drink some expensive Japanese whiskey, and then I am going to bed. Because if I don't, I will stay up till 2 o'clock and get no sleep. So, a nightcap for me, I need, yeah, governor. But luckily, with having an early start means I get an early go home. So I should be home pretty early. So we should be getting started working on, getting started doing some gameplay tomorrow. Be fun. We'll see if we can get Helldivers 2 running with Ajax again, because we were planning on trying to see if we can even get it working again. If that doesn't work, maybe I'll jump to Dead by Daylight if that doesn't work out. Because it didn't work so well last time. The worst one on that is XR. Ugh. So I need... Oh, I get it. Okay. I get why they're different sizes. So, oh, I see. So one is actually technically longer for the GN long blade to fit in, and one shot is technically shorter for the GN short blade to sit in. I see. I hate you. Because that means this needs even more detail work. Oh, how I hate you. It's 10:20. I should probably go to bed. Ugh. I get it now. Technically, one has a longer... They're technically symmetrical, but one technically has a longer dock than the other one. I am definitely going to go work on these later because there's way more detail work I need to do on them, and I don't feel like doing it today. Because XP10 is that big motherfucker right there, right? No, it's the smaller one. Okay. And then that's XP7. Oh, that one doesn't even tell me that. Oh no, there it is. XP7, XP8. Yeah, neat. Awesome. But I get it. One's longer than the other, and that's why they're technically symmetrical. And that's why we build up one and not the other. But there's a lot of detail work that needs to be done. Going to England in... Ooh, fun. Some property. Nah, you need some liberty. You don't need some property. You need some liberty. I'm sorry. Helldiver's ingrained in my DNA right now. But that's all the time I have for tonight, everybody. I'll see everyone later. We'll be back tomorrow night trying to do some fun stuff. We'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you, and bye-bye.